All right, example B. Find the center, vertices, and foci of the ellipse. Okay, the center is easy. The center is always my H and my K. And my H is my opposite X, my K is my opposite Y. So my center, opposite X would be a 7, and then opposite Y would be a -3. And again, it's opposite because the original formula has the subtraction sign in it. So 7 is my H and -3 is my K. My center is 7, -3. Then they want the vertices. So for the vertices, I want H. Vertices are your H, and then you have K plus or minus A. All right, on my red side. H and then the K plus or minus A. Well, we know that 81 is my A squared, so A all by itself would just be 9. So my vertices, H was 7, comma K was -3, plus or minus A, and A was 9. All right? I will not let you leave it there. I need you to actually figure this out. Give me my 2 vertices. So I have a 7, -3 plus 9 would give me 6. So 7, 6 is my first vertice. -3 minus 9 would give me a -12. So these are my 2 endpoints of my major axis or my vertices. All right, lastly, they asked me for the foci. The foci, when I am on the red side, is H, K plus or minus C. C for foci. So again, my H was the 7. My K was a -3. And I have plus or minus, I need to find my C. All right, we know to find my C, we use the Pythagorean relation. So A squared equals B squared plus C squared is the Pythagorean relation. My A squared was the 81. My B squared comes from here, right? This is B squared. So B squared is 64 plus C squared. So if I subtract 64 from both sides, I end up with a 17. 17 is my C squared. So 17, well, C all by itself is the square root of 17. So plus or minus C would be plus or minus the square root of 17. Because that is in radical form, we can leave it that way. If you want to do more, you can, which will help you with the bonus that I'll show you in the next video. If you wanted to do more, you could find that the square root of 17 rounded to a decimal is about 4.1. 4.1. And therefore, if I treated this as a 7, -3 plus 4.1, I would find that my foci would be 7, -3 plus 4.1 would just be a 1.1 if I were to graph this. And my second foci would be minus the 4.1, which would give me 7, -7.1. Okay, so these are your foci. You can leave it like this for the homework. If you're going to try the bonus question, you're going to need to turn it into a decimal and then figure out where exactly those points would be. We'll just round to the nearest tenth. So that is B1. B2 is a star.